guys, so first things first, you have a 10mm bolt here. You got to go ahead and remove, so let's go ahead and get that taken out. Next, we got to remove the panel back here. There's just a little cover right here that goes in, and you have 2 bolts under that. There we go. So that's taken off. You want to go ahead and remove your clip right here for your lock. Go ahead and pull that off, take that off, there you go. And then now we can go ahead and remove the panel. All right guys, so when you take off your door panel, you got to take note that there are 2 black connectors. There's a brown and there's also a gray one. Now you want to make sure these right here are coded correctly. The reason for it is that you have to plug those back into those original spots when you put the panel back on. So you don't want to lose track of where those came off at if your truck is not labeled correctly. You never know. So these right here, of course, this harness goes to your mirrors. So with the 07 new body, it does not come with the option for your mirrors to be able to close and open. I don't know the reason for that, but your truck may not have that option. If it does not, then you will not be using it. But if it does have the option, then of course you want to go ahead and get that connected. But anyway, so we have this disconnected. We have the door panel off. Now we're ready to go ahead and take the mirrors off. So what you want to do is go ahead and grab your 10mm socket, and you want to go ahead and get these taken off. All right guys, so there is a gasket on this side that's of course could be on the outside of the door. You want to go ahead and feed your wiring harness through that. The reason for it is you want to make sure it sits as flush as possible on the door when you put it back on. That way it doesn't cause problems, well, down the road. So go ahead and let's feed the wiring harness through the hole. Go. And then go ahead and line up your studs. All right guys, so we went ahead and got the door panel put back on. Do not forget that you have your bolt right here by your door handle. You got to put in, that's your 10mm, and also 2 other 10mm right under your door handle. After you get that put on, after you put the panel back on, you may have to work with it a little bit to get it put back on. Otherwise, if you get lucky and it's easy, cool, that's great. After that, you want to go ahead and assemble your control module here. You want to go ahead and put your connectors and everything back in here. Like I said, test everything, make sure your mirrors and stuff work before moving on. But once you get those connected, you want to go ahead and just put your what they like to call a control panel back in, and it should just click into place right there, and you're good to go.